Hey, this is Life with Shauna Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video is about canceled on a bride, day before the wedding. Now, I just looked for part 1 and I couldn't find it, so we're going to do part 2 and part 3. If I find part 1, I'll upload it. If I can't, then this is what it is. Let's watch the video.
Alright, so this is part 2 to why I canceled on my client the day before her wedding. So this is the day of her second appointment, meaning she missed her first appointment the day before. It is Friday, her wedding's on Saturday. I put her at 8 a.m. on purpose so that she could not tell me that she, the bridal store messed up something or the floral shop messed up something. Nothing's open. You should have no problems. The day of the appointment comes. It's 8 a.m., y'all. 8 o'clock, she's not there. 8:10, she's not there. 8:30, she's not there. So I text her like 8:15 and was like, hey, if I don't hear from you by 8:25, I'm not going to be able to do your appointment because I have another appointment and I also have school and I have appointments after class. So like at this point, you're just wasting my time and it just seems to be no regard. So at this point, it's like 8:35 and I haven't heard from her, y'all. I've called her multiple times. I think that's what was pissing me off. I'm calling her. She's not responding. Okay, so at this point, I'm literally pissed. So I called my hair mentor and she's like cut through. So she's like, yeah, no, you don't owe her nothing. Like, you don't need to service her anymore because, again, she can't even just pick up the phone and text you and let you know, hey, this is what's going on. At least communicate with me so I can at least try to have some type of sympathy for you. But it's the fact that you don't even give a damn. You're not even texting me back. Like, do you care about your wedding? Because it's like, why? Yeah, no. So at the time, I lived in an apartment complex. And in order to access my building, somebody had to let you in. And you had to park directly in front of my window, essentially. From my living room, I can see everyone who parks to get into my particular building. So at about 8:45, I hear some noise outside. So I go look, and it's the woman. And I see her, not only is she like just gallivanting out the car slowly, but she has a friend with her and they're laughing loud as hell. Like something was literally tickling them, moving with no urgency whatsoever. So I'm like, ain't no mother freaking way that you 45 minutes late to your appointment, you haven't called me, you haven't said nothing, and you laughing outside my window. So she calls me, I don't pick up. And I call her back within 1 minute and she's like, Toastin, where are you? I've been outside calling your phone for about 20 minutes. Keep in mind, I told her at 8:15, if I didn't hear from her by 8:25, I would no longer be able to accommodate her appointment. So now she's trying to tell me she's been outside for 20 minutes. Girl, what? Okay, so now I'm annoyed because I'm like, you really not only playing with my time, but you playing on my intelligence because you think that you've been releasing outside for 20 minutes and I'm not gonna know? Girl, shut up. So then I'm like, look up. Like, just look up. So she looks up and I'm like, you see me looking down at you? Yeah, I can see you from my building. And I was like, I literally watched you drive up 2 minutes ago laughing with your friend. I saw your friend get out the car and get back in when she realized she couldn't get into the building. So she's like, okay, so what now? Are you not going to service me? Are you not going to service me? And I'm like, no, because you don't even have regard for my time. I literally tried communicating with you, calling you, texting you, nothing. You don't care about your appointment, so why should I? So then she's like, you will never, you dare not, you dare not. Keep in mind, I said we're both Nigerian. So here she comes, you dare not. Your parents never raised you to be like that. They would never raise you to be like that. Girl,
You do what you had to do. She should know better. She was sitting there trying to play you. That's not okay. Like, you do what you had to do. If someone's not coming to their appointment, you gotta do the best thing. The next best thing is to move on. You have things to do for yourself. Let's watch the next video.
My bad. I try not to let this get to 3 parts. But anyways, so she's like, you dare not. Your mother would never. And I'm like, my mother told me about 20 minutes ago to block your number because my mama also know that you're not about to play with my time like that. So she was like, I don't care. Come and open this door. Come and open this door. And one thing about me, I am very respectful, but I am nobody's fool. And I don't like when Nigerians try to take advantage of the fact that I'm Nigerian and speak to me in a manner in which, 1, they would not want to be spoken to, and 2, they would not like for someone to speak to their children. Don't do that because it can get real rowdy real quick. And that's not me trying to be unprofessional. That's simply me saying that I'm a person as well and I'm a human being and I'm not your child. I am somebody's child, but I'm not your kid. So I went downstairs. I had her hair because she had dropped off the bundles and the closure for her sewing when I did her install for the wig. So I went downstairs to give it to her. And she's like, what are you coming downstairs to do? To come and beat me? To come and beat me? And I'm like, girl, I would never. So I handed her bundles. And she was like, they don't born you well. If your name is so-and-so. And I literally turned around. I was like, I'm going to stop you right there. Don't go no further because this don't need to get ugly. So I went upstairs and that was that. About 30 minutes later, her wedding planner calls me, and her wedding planner was like, hey, we don't have a backup. I completely understand, what happened, but please, if you're willing to accommodate so-and-so. And I let her know that I was not willing to accommodate her because of the fact that I had given her multiple chances. This was her second appointment that she missed. And it was simply the fact that she lacked the regard to communicate with me hey, I'm running behind. Hey, that time is not going to work for me. Y'all know y'all going to be late before y'all late. Why am I calling you 15 minutes after your appointment for you to tell me that you're not going to be there? I know you're not going to be there. You not here. So I was like, no. And you know the irony? After I declined the service and the woman, the wedding planner actually told me, you know what? I commend you and I respect you. She told me that was the hardest client that she had ever worked with to date, and how every vendor for this wedding said they would never work with the woman again. And she had to beg all of them. They all wanted to cancel at one point or another because, again, she lacked regard. She was paying people whenever she wanted to. Her mindset was like, you gonna do it either way. And so she was paying people whenever she wanted to. She was showing up to appointments, gallivanting in whenever she wanted to, bringing guests even though they said no guests. It was just a lack of regard for her service provider. And for me, it's just like, I completely understand that I'm rendering you a service, but I'm not your maid. I am not your house girl. I'm not your houseboy. And yes, I'm younger than you, and you are my elder. And culturally, of course, first of all, I respect everyone. I don't care if we're the same age or not. Like, I respect everyone. But I understand culturally there comes this idea and this like expectation of a certain level of respect because of our culture. And I get that. But I need that same respect given to me, not because of our culture, but simply because I'm a human being. I'm your service provider. And I don't have to provide the service. I can decline, like, which I did.
To me, I felt like she was acting like a Karen. Like she's not paying people what she's supposed to. She's being disrespectful because she is the ish. Like, that's crazy. I probably would have canceled on her too. Like, why would she do that? And then she paying people when she want to pay them. Oh my gosh, what do y'all think about what I said about this video? You know what to do. Comment below. This is Life with Shauna Renee. More videos on the way. Bye.